Bee ethic, a great idea. The idea is to save the bees without the use of chemicals. We hear more and more often that bees are in big trouble all over the world for various reasons, principally for the varroa parasite that is decimating them worldwide. My brother is an impassioned enthusiast of bees, but despite his passion, he was not able to raise them without the use of chemical substances, toxic for both man and bees. So he started to study. Studying, he found a system that actually seemed very interesting. Heat treatment. Basically, the varroa mite dies at 40 degrees, while bees begin to have problems from around 44-45 degrees. We found this temperature slot in which you could actually do something to destroy this parasite. The idea was good, but the study required a complex procedure. You had to shake off all the bees from the frameworks, put the frameworks in an oven for a period of an hour and a half. Following this procedure, the study certified an 100% efficiency. All the varroa mites died. Unfortunately, it had quite a significant underlying problem. Being a very demanding manual procedure, it was impossible to apply to large beekeeping facilities and to smaller ones too. One morning, my brother woke up and came to me saying, "What if, instead of putting the frameworks in the oven, we place the oven in the frameworks?" I thought about it and said, "Mauro, this time you've had a really good idea." Proceeding from the idea to the project, and then to the prototype and the commercial product, clearly wasn't easy. It took us years of hard research at universities and of what could be called private research, to realize a convincing product that anyone can buy. When it arrives home, it's a box, just like this one, containing our thermal frames. Each frame in our beehive will have an electric resistance, getting power from the two lateral connections. It allows you to precisely heat the interior of the brood comb to over 40 degrees, managing to completely eliminate the problem of the varroa mite without damaging the bees. By installing our special frames into the hive, I actually create the new home of the bees, which colonize it and live in it without any problem. From this moment onwards, you can start the treatment at any time you want by simply pressing a button. You have to simply insert two connection plates in the beehive that allow you to simultaneously connect all the frames without having to plug in lots of jacks and connections. By simply inserting the frames in the hive, we create the electrical connection that supplies the electrical resistance, allowing us to activate the treatment. These two plates, that have been thought to fit in any standard beehive, are obviously provided as part of the kit. After installing the system within the hive, it will need to be powered, controlled and managed. The control panel has a display showing the temperatures and a button to activate either the heat treatment or a hive warming function. After positioning the unit, you can simply connect it to the hive. From this moment on, the display will show the temperatures of the air and of the wax inside the hive. And at any time it is possible to start the treatment. Of course, the control unit will need power, and we thought of the greenest system possible. A solar kit with panel and batteries will generate the energy required by both the varroa mite treatment and the hive warming function. The solar panel, in fact, producing on-site green and clean power, will allow us not only to carry out the treatment with a cadence that can be monthly or bi-monthly, but will also keep the brood warm all season round at a 35-degree temperature. And this means saving a lot of honey, making it available for the beekeeper. With the same product, our beekeepers will have both the beehive without varroa mites and more honey. Clearly, not everyone can use a photovoltaic system. Many have the apiary near home. Depending on the situation we're dealing with, we propose different solutions. This is instead the power supply unit to connect to a normal electrical network. Inside the box, you will find the use and maintenance manual, with all the instructions you need to install and correctly use B-Ethic. And furthermore, a series of tips to achieve the goal of turning the Varroamite into a distant memory.